Everett Hansen. Second Lieutenant James Heinzen. First Lieutenant Donald Lyman. Second Lieutenant Leonard Marcus. Technical Sergeant Georges Grissom. Technical Sergeant Chester Poole. Staff Sergeant Lloyd Forte. Staff Sergeant Russell Jones. Staff Sergeant Arthur Schultz. Staff Sergeant Jackson McManus.
Bonjour tout le monde. Unfortunately, you've just heard all of the French I know. I'm thankful that my talk is going to be translated for you. First, I want to thank you on behalf of Arthur Schultz's family who are here today and those who could not make it here to tell you how honored we are for having been invited to attend this event, for creating this memorial for the heroic crew of the 457th Second Heavy Bombing Group for having sacrificed their lives on that fateful day on their 32nd bombing mission on July 8, 1944, barely a month after D-Day. It's nice to know that their heroism and sacrifice will be honored and remembered through this memorial created by you. It's unfortunate that no one on their plane is able to be here today, but I'm sure they're looking down from heaven and are proud of their service to their country and to their efforts to free France from the grip of the Nazis during those difficult times in 1944. Arthur Schultz was the second oldest of 5 siblings. He had 3 brothers and a sister. I'm the oldest son of his sister. All of his siblings have passed, the most recent of which was his brother Richard, who passed away just last month, and was the father of our cousin Art Schultz, who is here with us today and has really been the one who's been instrumental in bringing our family to Boubiers. As you have heard a couple of times already today, our Uncle Art was the only survivor of the plane crash. He was the only one who was able to get to his parachute when the plane was shot out of the sky. Unfortunately, he was taken prisoner by the Germans shortly after he landed and spent the next year as a prisoner of war at several camps in Germany. That year was very hard on him as he suffered torture and near starvation as a prisoner. The injuries he suffered, the experience in the prisoner of war camp, and the memories of his fallen crewmates affected him his entire life. Unlike the other Americans that are here, our family was fortunate because he came back to us after the war, and we got to actually know him instead of just know of him. Although he would never recover from the trauma he suffered, he became a very important member of our family. He never married or traveled, so he devoted all of his love and energies and money to his siblings, nieces, and nephews. In my case, he was as important to me in my development as my father was. He was an icon in our family, providing support to his siblings and their children through his entire life. I can honestly say I wouldn't be the man I am today if it wasn't for my Uncle Art. And I'm sure my cousins who are here with me today and those that aren't here would say the same thing.
I'm still ahead of you, I'm
All
sorry.
right. I go by the brackets. It's hard to say whether my uncle was the lucky crew member who survived the crash because he was irreparably injured from the experience. But we were certainly lucky having had the opportunity to love and be loved by this great man who gave so much to all of us and asked for nothing in return. In America, we refer to the people who participated in World War II, both here and at home, as the greatest generation. This is so true because of their belief in duty, freedom, service, and sacrifice. Those men and women enlisted in the armed services knowing they would face significant peril to fight an evil that existed across an ocean in a place thousands of miles away so that others could enjoy the freedom from tyranny. The men we're honoring today are excellent examples of that greatest generation. They gave the ultimate sacrifice in service to their country and helping others in need. By honoring these men today, you add meaning to their lives and the sacrifice they made for America and for you. We are honored to have been invited here to participate in this memorial service, and thank you for all you have done in remembering these brave airmen, and we will be forever grateful to you for that. I have two more things I'd like to say in light of this special day and a special occasion. God bless the United States of America, and vive la France.